Hi guys, and welcome to yet another video on my channel. So today I'm finally talking about a book again. I feel like I haven't talked about a book in a while because I haven't posted a video since my Lush video, which you can definitely watch if you like. But today I will be talking about a book, and that book is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sara J. Maas. This is my first ever Sara J. Maas book that I have read, and I have to say it was amazing. This book is definitely a fantasy, and it is all around our main character Feyre, and she lives in this world where two worlds are separated by a wall. So there is the fairy world up above, then there's a wall, and then there's the mortal world down below. So a lot of mortal human people definitely have a problem with the fairies. They've definitely kind of been treated a bit like the scum of the earth by the fairies, but they don't really interact a lot with them anymore. Feyre is the youngest in her family. She's got two older sisters and basically has got into a position where she has to care for her family. So all that's left is her two older sisters and her dad, and she has to go out and hunt to basically keep her family alive, which is kind of frustrating because I am a younger sibling and I can't imagine feeling all that pressure of having to do that kind of stuff all the time for my entire family. So whilst Feyre is out hunting one day, she goes to shoot and kill a wolf, which actually happens to be a fairy. What happens is after that is that another fairy shows up at her house and basically says that to fulfill a treaty, because she killed another fairy, she has to go and live with him in the fairy world land for the rest of her life, pretty much. I didn't think I would like this book as much as I did, honestly. I know a lot of people talked about it quite a bit, and basically every time I would go into a bookshop, which is a lot, I would see it on the shelf and I would grab it down and I would hold it. And I'd walk around the bookshop, you know how you do as you're gathering things, and I would hold it and then I would put it back and I'd walk out of the bookshop, and I never bought it. I just got tempted to every single time. But I did finally get my hands on it, and I'm so glad that I did. It is probably one of my favourite books that I've read this year, definitely. Like, I didn't think I'd get into something that would have fairies and things like that, but I really got invested in the characters and the love story that happens. Basically, if you're completely unaware, this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but it holds pretty loosely to the story of Beauty and the Beast. It does go definitely way more interesting than Beauty and the Beast ever does. There's a lot more things going on. It's very complex, but it kind of, the story unravels in a way that it's kind of like, oh. I really loved Feyre, and you kind of know, because you know what happens in Beauty and the Beast, that she does end up, you know, falling in love with the Beast, but that's about all that you really know going into the story. And apart from all of that, it is full of plot twists, full of amazing things, and great times. I was completely annoyed by Feyre's family. They were so annoying until the point where she ended up going back and spending a bit of time with them. I found them really annoying. And the characters in the fairy world were kind of, it's almost like it wanted you to not like them because Feyre didn't like them from the start, but I kind of was always rooting for them because I felt like there was more to the characters than what Feyre was really saying, which turns out was totally true. I love Lucien. I think he's so funny. And I really liked how complex all the characters were in the story that went around it. The whole thing of the land being cursed, and that lady whose name I can't pronounce, the main evil character, Amaretha, whatever. I really liked that whole storyline. I really liked her as an evil character. The whole thing of having the challenges that she had to get through to basically set everyone free was so exciting, like so exciting, but so annoying when she went to do the challenge and she had to read the riddle and then pick an answer, but she is illiterate, and Feyre, you spent all this time in a castle full of books. Why didn't you just learn to read? The one thing I would have to say that I did find frustrating was definitely the riddle, and the riddle that she gave to Feyre about, you know, like, I don't even know, it was such a long riddle. And I was like, I can't figure it out, but I feel like the answer is really simple. And it turned out that the answer was love and I just felt like the story had me and it lost me when the answer was love, because it was just such a cheeseball move to put that in there, and it felt like if I saw that in a movie I would feel my eyes rolling back so far into my skull, because it was just real cheesy. I have to say I have definitely started reading the next book, which is A Court of Mist and Fury, and I'm loving it so far. I'm about 150 pages in and it is so good. But A Court of Thorns and Roses is definitely one of my favourite books that I've read this year. It's so up there. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I would totally recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it completely to younger readers. There's a little bit of like saucy kind of stuff in there, but it's not too bad. It's not overkill. I'd say that Court of Mist and Fury is a little bit more saucy. But I'm loving where the story is going. I love the characters. I'm so excited to see what they do with Rysand, whoever, and Tamlin and Feyre and Lucian, and I just feel like there's so many layers to this world and this story, and we're just getting into it. So if you have read A Court of Thorns and Roses, let me know what your thoughts are down below. I would definitely recommend this book to all of you guys. And also let me know if you've started reading A Court of Mist and Fury and what you think of that. I'd like to know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.